Cancer rising, Jupiter will be moving into your second house of Leo from July 2026 to July 2027. I'm Sook Boy, you're awesome. Let's talk about it. The second house is the house of wealth and the embodiment of your values, what you truly find attractive or repulsive, what you want to bring more of into your life, and what you want to exclude from your life. So therefore, it can speak to your relationship with money and material possessions, and what you do with them, how you earn them for your livelihood and your expenditures. Basically, your personal resources and your financial situation. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, discovery, knowledge, but ultimately meaning. So you might be thinking to yourself over the next year, what does wealth or material possessions actually even mean to me? Whilst at the same time, it could be expanding your expenditures, or it could be expanding your ultimate wealth and relationship with material possessions. The Leo part of the equation is asking you to take the initiative, take the lead, be more authentic with your relationship with these things. Leo is courageous, charismatic, and sometimes very generous. It has a loyalty about it, and this is because it's known as a fixed sign. And fixed signs tend to be a bit stubborn. They don't feel like they're in control, so they like to take control of the situation. When Leo is vibrating at a very low frequency, it can be perceived as kind of arrogant, again, very performative, looking for validation or recognition from others, and has a tendency to be rather domineering. So when we put this all together, it probably means that you'll be taking the lead and making more money for yourself, expanding your wealth. But at the same time, as you expand your wealth, there could be some lifestyle creep and you increase your expenditures also. Additionally, Jupiter moving into Leo is going to introduce more Leo themes to your 6th house of Sagittarius. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and also your 9th house of Pisces. Again, Jupiter rules Pisces. What does that mean? Well, your 6th house is all about what you do with your day, how you put together the hours of your day, your lifestyle, what you eat, what you consume, who you spend time with on a daily basis, your work colleagues, for example, and also your exercise regime and the way you treat your body, your relationship with sickness and injury. The 6th house speaks to the way you refine something, make it more pure, make it more effective, make it more helpful for other people. And so you could be taking on a lot more roles in your day-to-day, especially when it comes to your job. Not so much your career, but the tasks you need to complete when it comes to your career. And because it rules over co-workers, you could see an expansion of the people you're working with, the kind of people you're working with, for example. Funnily enough, the 6th house also rules pets, so you could develop the meaning of what it means to own a pet. Maybe you adopt some pets. I'm not sure, you tell me. Again, it'll be introducing Leo themes, so you will take the initiative, you will take the lead potentially. And again, that could increase your workload, that could also increase your resources and your wealth, your livelihood. Last but not least, it also introduces a bit of courage with overseas travel. Jupiter rules that 9th house of Pisces. That's all about overseas travel. That's all about religion, publishing, broadcasting, signing up for courses, teaching, advising, consulting, and vice versa. So you could find that you actually have a bit more courage and take the initiative with pivoting your worldview, your philosophy, and learning about new things. This could include publishing your work on the internet or on a blog. Now, the 9th house also rules legal matters, and when the 9th house ruler is in the 2nd, it could mean that you're engaging in some kind of expensive legal matter. Again, it ruling the 6th house of the workplace, there could be some workplace-related legal matters that you need to deal with. They could be very favorable, by the way. Just saying. Now, Jupiter really does enter Leo with a bang. It's forming a lot of aspects, including an opposition to Pluto. Now, I will get to them, but for now, this is just an overview. Hope that helps. Okay, bye.